one thing I wanted to talk
You guys
about.
are editing this thing down, right? Just a little bit,
We
because I gotta
could.
piss.
Oh yeah, no, we can cut. We can cut. Yeah, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
Go.
Thank you, thank you. I can bring my mic to the bathroom if you want me to.
Go ahead, man.
Dude.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just from Pundice toilet review.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to episode 4 of the TTB Podcast. I am your host, Shiba. With me today are my two wonderful co-hosts in Leopog and Bambi, making a first appearance on here for
Hello,
Pundice.
everyone.
Hello.
Pundice has a bunch of homies to hang out with. He's pretty homosexual, if you know what I'm saying. So he's hanging out with them right now. And with us today, we have our first guest on the show. I am super excited to introduce this guest. Please welcome our first guest of the podcast, Mr. Kariyu. How's it going, Kariyu?
Hey man, what's up,
Round of
man?
applause.
Hey, man. Welcome, dude. So, brilliant. This is perfect. This is great already. So, let's say my nan came into OSU, right? And my nan was like, yo, who is this Kariyu person? Kariyu, could you give yourself kind of like an introduction, a rundown of kind of who you are for the crazy people who somehow don't know who you are? Somehow don't?
I'm a Fortnite player, and I got into OSU because I thought it would improve my aim, and I was very foolish. I ended up making a video called "This is my aim after OSU," and it got a lot of people pissed, and that made me want to get more into the game to find out why I was wrong. And here we are.
Yeah.
I'm chronically addicted to OSU.
You've fallen into the Venus flytrap that is OSU.
Yeah,
You are now addicted.
pretty much. Yeah, and I guess in the beginning of 2021, I started really getting into it. I would make a bunch of videos. I guess you can consider it sort of my main game now of what I make videos about.
Yeah, you've branched out quite a bit though, haven't you? You started, making diss tracks, then you played Fortnite.
Oh Lord.
Then
Oh nah, you guys dug that deep.
you played Osu, and
Yeah.
then Valorant, and kind of mixing Valorant and Osu
Yeah.
together, which was super interesting content, by the way. I actually really enjoyed watching the tablet with Valorant series. I think that was super fun to watch.
Thanks, man. Make me smile.
Dude, it was so interesting because I honestly didn't think it would be possible, and then I saw it and I was like, holy shit! Not only did you get it right, but you actually are popping off on it, which is even better. But yeah, so as Kariyu's here, everyone people who have watched Kariyu, I think is quite fair to say that one of the big things that's kind of a part of his channel is aim, kind of different ways of aiming, different styles, different methods. And so that's going to be kind of like the side topic along with Kariyu with us today. So I think, it's safe to say we can start with many different topics, but because Kariyu's here, let's start with kind of like the humble beginnings, right? So I'm sorry, Kariyu.
You have to do this.
Your first video, the first video you ever posted was a diss track, I believe. Was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone remembers Leafy was here, Rice Gum, KSI type of thing. In,
what a phase. What a phase.
2017 or something.
Times.
I mean, before that, there was Minecraft videos and a League of Legends gameplay, but those were very short-lived. I uploaded them and nothing happened to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I started off with some stupid diss track I made talking about the drama on YouTube at the time because I thought it was annoying. But I'm 13, 14 years old at the time. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I made that video and I put it on Instagram and it got on people's feed, I guess, and it had 30K views. So I was like, okay, wow, that's a lot of dopamine I just got from the number go up. So funny. So I decided, okay, let me start off on YouTube with this track on YouTube drama. That's pretty much what happened.
Ego just rocketed up after that viral.
Yeah. No, it's not viral, but it had me going perhaps my videos could amount to something.
Yeah. No, that's fair. No, it ended up working out, didn't it? You kind of you started with that diss track thing. We've also got stuff like the RE Gang parody.
That's a League of Legends parody.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you've got some pretty great, hilarious kind of parodies and whatnot. But not only that, you also kind of did loads of Fortnite content. That was kind of your main content starting off, wasn't it? And
that was my shtick.
Yeah, that was your shtick. You were pretty cracked at it. You played Stretch Res, didn't you?
Oh Lord, yeah, I did. I forgot that was a thing. Like,
Yeah,
they removed it and everyone got pissed.
it was really controversial. I remember playing it back kind of ages ago, back when it was like, back when it was not, getting laughed at if you played it right, and I wasn't interested in it, but when I saw pros playing it all the time, I was thinking that I might do it. I was considering it, and then when it got cancelled, I saw everybody literally freak out, and now the whole shtick is the controller aim assist versus PC aim, and it's a whole drama. I think that drama in itself still goes to this day, doesn't it? It's
Wait,
mental.
there's still
goes
aim
on.
assist in Fortnite?
Yeah,
I think so.
What?
Yeah.
it's a whole discussion on like Apex Legends as well.
Yeah, loads of BRs that are cross-platform have a problem like that. Really hot takes as well coming through.
Oh yeah, I remember when the debate came into light. Wasn't it like Ninja who started the whole thing, or at
Yeah.
least that's how I got exposed to.
It was like Ninja and
Started, like,
Tifu.
I
Those
think.
are like the main people advocating for it at first, and then it started spreading out towards everybody.
But
I believe.
I feel like you have to compensate for some of the differences when it comes to playing on, console or PC. And I think aim assist might not be the best way, but probably one of the only ways to make up for that gap, if you ask me.
I guess so. It's like it's kind of you got to find a way to make it compensate, because on paper PC will always be objectively better, but you've always got that argument from somebody else saying like, oh, if PC doesn't have anything that can help and it's just all raw skill, controller should deal with the same. But controller's way harder. It's kind of like you're forcing yourself to play it more difficult for the comfort, kind of comfort for difficulty, kind of.
Well,
Sometimes it's not even like comfort. Sometimes it's just I don't have a fucking PC, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might just have a broken mouse or something.
Mm.
just don't have cross-platform at all, and then it's equal for everyone. But I guess some people.
No,
want to
but
play
that has
cross-platform.
its own
And-
problems.
Yeah, but if you want to play cross-platform, you're gonna have to live with the fact that some people have aim assist. But
Yeah, that's kind of it, really. That's kind of how it goes. But going past Fortnite, obviously the big viral video, Kariyu, that got you kind of into it, was the "This is my aim after Osu" video, which was kind of like a Fortnite montage that was kind of like saying, "Oh, Osu did this to my aim," and you pulled some crazy clips.
Yeah.
And you said that was a really controversial video on your end, wasn't it?
If speaking about like controversial, if it means like people disagree with it like heavily, right? Like for the general public that isn't really into Osu, it's just like just another videos, right? It's just another montage. But for like the Osu community, it was definitely like, I guess, cringe and wrong.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people in the comments talking about it, and I was like, I mean, this shit still helps with my aim and my reaction time. That's me being wrong, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't say like it's definitely not my most popular video in terms of like view count, but it did like give some perspective to me of like wanting to learn more about Osu and everything. There are like 6.7k likes and 450 dislikes, so I would say it's pretty controversial.
Yeah, it's also it was a topic that we talked about in episode 1, actually, Leo, if you remember that. We actually went into a tangent about how Osu actually affects your FPS aim, and it was definitely pretty good, because we all had some pretty unique opinions, didn't we, Leo? We kind of all...
Yeah, I think it was mainly Pundice thought that it actually did help, and
It or didn't.
It did.
I don't remember who was on which argument, but I think Pundice said that it at least helped a bit.
So I think what we were mostly talking about is that I think I started coming on into this where I said that, I don't think it actually improves your aim itself, but it more improves your reflexes and your comfort. And then Pundice kind of just said, "Oh, I mean, yeah, but also this," and kind of extended on it. And it was actually a really good argument. I kind of agreed on it, where it does increase your comfort a lot more, but that comfort that you can get through Osu does improve on your aim, because then you get a lot more sharper turns, and then your movement in and of itself just feels better, and in turn improving your aim. So in a way, I could see that, but I don't feel like that was like it's like a perfect solution. Like, you shouldn't play Osu if you suck. Like, if you suck, then you suck. You need to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's such a classic way to get into the game though. Is someone tells you, oh, you want to improve your aim, play Osu. It's in Ninja's book, for crying out loud. Ninja made a bloody book and that went viral.
Lord.
And the first thing that
Holy.
one of the things that he said was, "Oh, you should play Osu." So
Yeah, no.
of course, that is a great way to not only plug the game, but kind of introduce people to what the game actually was. Because I feel like people who actually commit themselves to the game and play it a lot, they don't see it as a name trainer. They see it as a whole different thing.
Yeah, it's its own game.
I mean, I remember when me and Bambi started playing at around the same time, and I remember that we also liked to play CS:GO at the time, and Bambi, like there is warm up in CS:GO, right? But Bambi doesn't play that warm up. Bambi says that to warm up he plays Osu instead. I remember that me and another friend of ours did this debate like internally as well. But now that we have more experience in Osu as well as other games, we have we get the whole picture a bit more, I guess.
Yeah, you get a lot better understanding the more you kind of delve into the game. I came into the game not thinking about the my reasoning for getting into the game, I kind of said this earlier in episode 1, was that the kind of immersion that you get within the game with its music, because music for me is like is a huge how do I say it? It's like a huge emotional trigger where if I get an epic song, I will feel epic. And so if I see an epic map with an epic song, I will in turn feel epic. So the immersion that you get with that music was kind of the reason why I went into it, because I was like looking like Shigatora FCing everything will freeze must feel like an absolute beast, because that music is an absolute rat jam, That's kind of what got me into it. But a lot of people have different ways of getting into it, really.
I actually got into Osu from the phone app Osu Stream in like 2012 or 13.
Hey,
That
really?
game was terrible.
Whoa, that I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, and then I started playing like Gangnam Style and like whatever was popular, because I really wanted to say, oh my god, it's Oppa Gangnam Style. I'm like, what, 10 years old at the time? And then I played for a little bit, and then when Fortnite came out, I kind of just dropped it entirely. And then I came back because I was like, hey, what if this improves my aim, right? And there's this video I'm sending in a group chat real quick. You can probably talk about it. It's when Osu skills translate into CS:GO comeback. I kind of got inspired off that video to like start playing Osu again. And it also gave me the video idea. Like the video has no Osu in it, but I was like, hey, this might be like a funny, good video idea. It's actually pretty popular. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw a few videos like that as well, where I kind of saw it, and at the time I was a bit like, well, I'm not really, just kind of good at the game. But after kind of getting that debate on with other people, my mind changed a little bit.
I mean, at least I don't watch these videos because I don't care. I mean, it's just a montage video, really, and I guess I'm not the target audience for that.
Yeah, well,
it's just like a mask.
Go on, sorry, Kari, what were you gonna say there?
I just want to here's my opinion about the whole can Osu improve your aim thing. I think it actually, in my opinion, it barely helps your aim at all, and even if it does, you're just better off playing like whatever game you're trying to play. I even think the same about like reaction time and whatever. Like I don't think like playing AR11 or AR10 will help you react to, let's say, an enemy popping up on your screen faster. I think it's a whole different thing with like processing time over like reaction time of like when an enemy pops up on your screen. The only thing I think it maybe helps with is like being comfortable with just moving your mouse around, but why not just play an FPS instead, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I know I like the comparison where like reading AR11 is not the same as seeing an enemy suddenly pop up, because when you're reading AR11, you don't really kind of panic. You kind of see it coming, but when a sudden enemy pops up in your face, it's very different, because you kind of just have to process, be like, oh, enemy in front of me, and then you have to actually like
it's sporadic, right? Osu, like the notes, they're coming.
Yeah, exactly.
As well as most songs in Osu are also like timed rhythmically, so you can
Sir,
also kind of expect like when there is a circle that's gonna pop up, like of people's head don't in like FPS games don't come up like rhythmically. It doesn't come up like no, there should be a enemy that peaks. No, it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, if I'm playing like AR 10.3 maps, I see them coming. Yeah, I do kind of like have to be like and like go straight towards it. But in a game like Valorant or CS:GO, I'm saying Valorant because I play Valorant more than CS. When I'm playing Valorant, when I see an enemy suddenly come up at me, like my heart like drops because of how jump scared I get, and then I like shake my hand. I'm like, move, shoot him. You know what I mean? But with Osu, you kind of like you don't. I don't know how to explain it. You're not prepared for it, but you know it's coming, if you know what I mean. And that's kind of the very, very big difference. And so reaction time isn't necessarily too big of an impact. So I kind of get your point there, Kariyu. That makes makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to go into this whole like conversation too deep in terms of like because right, it's an OSU podcast, yes.
Yeah.
So, but like, it's like the human benchmark thing where you click when the screen turns green, you click like that type of thing. I feel like it's just not very helpful to practice.
No, I don't think it's good practice. I mean, it's called human benchmark. Like it's more like a test rather than practice.
And nor does like the speed matter either. Like you can be like a 200 millisecond Andy or like a 150. I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah. No, I don't think so either. I think the human benchmark thing is kind of more of a test. I think the test is too specific to really impact any other games. I think. Sure, you can use it to like flex your friends, to like flex the general reaction, but it won't. It might. I don't think it really improves anything because for me, when I went on the human benchmark, because my friends actually did this with me, right, where my IRLs just suddenly started flexing their reaction time, and the first time I ever did it. I don't know if this is the same with you guys, but if you did the human benchmark, the first time you did it, you'd be absolute shit. And then the second attempt, you'd be all right. Then the third attempt, you'd be cracked. And then it'd be stay like that forever. That's kind of, that kind of shows that you're getting used to that specific scenario and not actually practicing your reactions, if you know what I mean.
I don't think they're really connected. I think all of it is just like placebo. If it makes you feel like you're getting better at aim or whatever, then fine, whatever. But I mean, is it actually? Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we've drowned out this topic enough. It's been beaten like a dead horse already. So why don't we move on to another topic? So you about a couple of years ago, Kariyu, you kind of were sticking to Fortnite mostly, but you did tend to kind of ease into that Osu little area, but you would mostly stick to Fortnite until you made an Osu only video. Well, technically, where you did a review on the Wacom CTL 472. So how exactly do those work? Do you kind of just get an email from Wacom and they just kind of send you one, or did you kind of buy one and kind of do it yourself conveniently, out of convenience?
It was a collaboration with like the Asian distributor or whatever company Banggood. I don't know if you guys heard of them. I think Tokaku's worked with them a couple of times or something.
Oh yeah.
But they just sent me a 472 because I needed one. By the way, I was using a XP Pen G430 and I wore down the tablet so hard.
I do too. I use one right now. I love my tablet.
It's not bad, right? But the smoothing is like crazy.
Oh, did you have the older version? Because I know there's like one version that doesn't have any, and another one that does. Did you have the bad version then?
Oh, I think that's the 640 that you're talking about. The G430 was like years ago. I think people still get it, but it's like the cheapest. I used to buy like the cheapest things on Amazon because I didn't have money to work with, right, until I started streaming. So I bought the cheapest thing I found. I used it for a couple of years, but I wanted to try like the Wacom, right? Everybody's like hyping it up. It's like the best tablet for OSU or whatever. I grabbed it and I used it. The video itself actually did terrible on release. Because I had a primarily Fortnite audience, but as time goes on, it aged well. I wouldn't say that's the video that really got me into like the whole Osu niche either.
No,
it is my first like It is my first.
It is the first
Uh,
ever full-on Osu video that you've done.
Like first dedicated Osu video. I'm surprised you guys like distinguished that because I wouldn't know that off the top of my head either.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
this wasn't. I know for a fact this wasn't like the video that kind of blew up
Yeah.
and made you Osu man. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it was the cheating one.
yeah, the cheating one was the first one that kind of came up. Your response on kind of getting reported. How was that really like? Because I've seen your video. Of course, it's a huge video, and it kind of sheds light about what people can really be like with OS reports and whatnot. What was it really like behind the scenes? Was there kind of anything that you kind of dealt with that wasn't explicitly mentioned in the video?
I mean, I don't know. It's like it got me really pissed off at first. But then I realized like, wait, this is just a free video idea.
Exactly.
This guy was. I'm pretty sure, right? I don't want to like dig up. It's like barely drama, right? But I don't want to like dig it back up. But I'm pretty sure the person that accused me made a throwaway account just to accuse me. And
damn.
like he made another Twitter throwaway account where we argued back and forth a bit, and then I proved I wasn't cheating, I guess, like with the whole what was it, the roll hog method or whatever, or like the vaccine thing where you like hang a USB, and then like it goes back and forth, so you know like it's not sped up or whatever. Like I don't even. It must have been someone that I don't know didn't like me or something because I hadn't set any like absurd play. Like the play they accused me of was like some map people hardly played. Leap in your mind. But yeah, I don't know. People were like some of like I guess notable Osu players I won't name. They're not like crazy popular. Were like I guess like mad at the way I handled the Osu report. Like I posted it on Twitter, like an image of the Osu report, and I thought it was hilarious that people were accusating me. And then I don't know, it got me worked up, and that's pretty much it. It wasn't like too crazy. It was just a free video idea in the end.
That's fair. Well, at least it got kind of sorted out in the end. Your name kind of got cleared after that, so that worked out well. And
Yeah.
you know, after that, you're kind of like slowly transitioning kind of between Fortnite and Osu back and forth. You've got
Hit the little alternation.
Yeah. No, it was a really smart move because you were kind of like slowly bringing in Osu people, but kind of keeping that Fortnite sense. So you kind of bring in two communities together, really, kind of slowly but surely. So it worked out a lot in your favor. But yeah, Leo, were you going to say something, by the way? I'm pretty sure I just heard you say something.
I think that perhaps we can talk about this on the podcast after Shiba fucking farms for the first time in 3 years and gets a rank spike.
Dude, my farming sucks, man. I can't farm. My nerves are terrible. Like I tried to. I was playing Madebot. Dude, okay, I was playing Madebot earlier today, right? So for reference, I'm like 30k, 39k, almost 40k basically. And I was because I hadn't played Madebot very much. My elo was super low, so I had to play like 3-star maps, 4-star maps.
Yeah, that's fucking annoying as shit, man.
Do you know how much mental torture you go through trying to FC like a 3-4-star map in a tournament when in like a Madebot match? Like, do you know how embarrassing that is if you missed? Like, imagine like someone, your teammate is looking at you like 6-digit, your opponent, sorry, is like 6-digit. He's just trying to get into it. He sees a 30k, he's like, holy shit, this guy's crazy. How is he even in this rank? And then he sees me like choke, like tragically choke at No Mod 1. That's the easiest thing ever. I'm like 99.8 accuracy. And then I miss on like a burst or something. And the guy looks at me like, dude, like, how are you this bad? And I'm like, dude, it's nerves. It's nerves. My nerves are horrendous, man.
Me and Leo have some experience with that as well. Like, I feel like those maps are actually so hard. Like, if you're used to playing harder stuff, like the low as fuck AR and the like small circles or like too big. I mean, yeah, it's not easy at all. You end up embarrassing yourself.
You get low star map pools that are so easy that they're hard, and it's terrifying.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you can get like so embarrassed with it. Kari, I don't know if you've dealt with this, man, but have you dealt with something like that before, where you've played a map that's so easy it's quite terrifying to play?
I actually have, and this could be like a segue to like the 4WC topic, but like I would say I'm like kind of like a more skill cap player in like I'm better at like a high star rating, but the moment you put me in like low star and expect me to be consistent, I will shit the bed and everything. And like that's what's sort of happening right now. Like whenever I'm in a low star rating situation, I will completely choke because I don't know. It's just you. It just feels like you autopilot the map because it's so fucking easy. But it, I don't know. The nerves they happen.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite scary because at the same time, if you're in a tournament setting, like you mentioned earlier, if you're in a tournament setting, you're really scared of letting down your team because the first thing your team's gonna ask you is, "Bro, how did you miss that? How did you
Oh
choke?"
my god, exactly.
It's
That's
so
what
scary.
made me quit Fortnite. I was too nervous to play like team modes because I didn't want to let down my teammates.
The expectations you get are like insane. And as you mentioned, kind of in 4WC, that exact problem can be can be really scary, especially when you're in a tournament it's 4WC. It's not the big World Cup, but it's still the 4-digit World Cup. Really good players are playing in this. Even some OWC players are in it. I know ex Kirito is in Team Brazil. I have no clue how he is, but he is very prominent in the 4WC kind of in the Brazilian tournament scene.
Crazy D ranker.
Yeah, kind of. But tournament, especially in a tournament like 4WC, where your expectations are representing your country, let alone kind of making sure that you kind of stay on top, can get super stressful, especially if you're a skill cap player when you have to struggle in early rounds and potentially get upset. And you do not want to get upset, man. It's a horrible feeling.
It's like a little jarring too if you're in like America and then like you're against, let's say, okay, I don't want to name a country. I don't want to name any country, but
No.
it's like America, right? If you shit the bed, oh my god, bro, you are gonna get so much talk behind your back.
You
Imagine
get
losing to Albania or something like that.
when you're playing for like literally the best nation in the game in terms of OWC, you got a lot of shoes to fill, very big shoes to fill. So those expectations, they're really unfair because I understand, although you are like the US, kind of like the big nation for OSU, not every single kind of rank range in these World Cups are really kind of representative of how good every country is. Like for example, in 5WC. I think it was which team won 5WC? It was a team that in OWC you would not expect to go through at all. I don't remember who it was. I think it was like France. I think it was France. It might have been France. But the US, I think, although we're quite close, we're not really big candidates to win the whole thing. Even though, from what I heard, because I was applying for 5WC for the UK, so obviously you'd get comparisons to what the tryouts were like. I heard that the US are grueling with their tryouts. Was it the same for you, Kariyu, when you were trying to get into 4WC? Were they like ridiculously difficult?
Yeah, and I think it was Russia that won 5WC, and then France. But yeah, 4WC tryouts. I got a DM from Chaos Lits. I think the first DM was like, "Hey, I'm helping host tryouts, so I'm just looking for anyone interested. Pool will be out soon. It'll be really hard. 7.3 star, no mod 1."
Oh my god!
I guess that was just to like preface that it was not gonna be an easy pool. It was like the finals type pool for like OWC. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
But yeah, like I think I like first played Nomad 4 and I dropped a 20k.
Oh
That was
no,
really bad.
that's pain. Did you get a second attempt?
Oh no. 20k is my sight read during practice, but after I played it a couple of times, I ended up with like 220. So not bad to be honest.
Better than 20k.
Yeah.
20k.
Hey,
We
Bambi,
were
we're gonna
competitive.
join Sweden's 5WC, right?
Dude, I didn't know they had a 5WC, man.
We're gonna match up.
coming
We're gonna match up against Shiba.
Nah, I'm
that
gonna
would
be in the
a
B
match
team,
made
dude.
them.
The UK 5WC team is actually cracked. I'm not gonna get. I'm nowhere near good enough to get into the 5WC team. Maybe the B team.
Definitely D rankers, right? I mean, there's gotta be.
I think we've got quite a few players who were 4-digit. No, I mean like as in who were 5-digit and then like after 5WC like immediately went to 4-digit. Like Resherman. Resherman's like a super well-known kind of 5-digit player for the UK 5WC, and he is a beast at double time. He is just unbelievable, like high tournament level double time player, and he he immediately kind of improved as soon as 5WC ended. You've also got people like Sparnef, who I think is quite notorious in the 5 digit tournament scene because he's very low ranked. He's like 50k, but I don't think he would be good enough to be in 4WC. I don't think so. I think he's like a super high level 5 digit. And that's the problem with a lot of like rank ranges that aren't OWC, is that you have to actually worry about people being too good. In OS World Cup, it's the best of the best. If you're the best, you win. There's no like kind of worry about, oh, are you too good? Profile review, bit suspicious, I must say.
Yeah, I remember I think it was 2019, where people wanted to ban digital hypno from playing tournaments.
That dude, man.
For 4 digits, I think.
Yeah. Habib was like a pretty controversial at the time, but I think now he's kind of calmed down a bit. I'm pretty sure he's gonna play in 3WC.
Yeah, I think he farmed up to like 300 or something like
He
that.
wanted to beat BTMC in rank, I think. So he's
BTMC.
put in another gear. So
I can't wait for the day that BTMC plays in OWC. Someday, one day. He did already play. I know he already played, but I want him to be in it again. I want him to be in it again.
We're waiting for the day Shiba plays for the UK team.
One day, dude. One day, dude. I dream of it one day, man. I wanna be like the people in the UK team for this last year, where they beat SK on TB. That was one of my favorite moments ever.
We're gonna wait until 2027, where we get
baby!
Leopog versus Shiba in finals.
Yeah, but I feel like like UK, that's a hard team to make, right? Like me and Leo, like Sweden, yeah, we got Andros and Reedcat, but like I think that's about it, maybe.
In the UK, man, we got Bubbleman, Carthy, Blue, Majore, Kingling,
Momo. Or E or whatever.
Yandere.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, UK is fucking stacked.
UK is stacked. I'm really proud of how far we did in this year's World Cup, honestly. I'm happy with it. Even though we got really unlucky bracket placings. I think if we were against SK instead of Canada, we could have gone through the next round. But Canada were just too good when they played against us.
Let's go Canada.
Let's go Canada. Right, so, World Cup thing kind of done. Have you? Wait, how far are you in 4WC actually, Kariyu? Are the qualifiers done? Have you played first round?
We've beat Greece in RO32, and we beat who did we just play? Yo, I'm so lost. Oh, we played Germany in RO16. We're gonna be against Canada next, I think.
Okay. What do you think of that matchup then? Do you think you're going to win that?
I'm scared.
You're scared?
But we'll see what happens. We'll win.
Best of luck, dude. You got it. So why don't we move on to another topic? Again, I have to say, congrats on making the 4WC team, dude. I hope you make it far, man.
Dude,
you're cracked as hell.
You're like, never mind.
Sorry.
It's just like, it was like my first tournament I really tried for, and I was like very happy with the results. So
yeah,
good man, congratulations.
Yeah, no, you got it, dude. Anyway, so I want to move on to something that I am really excited to hear about, because honestly, I wanted to hear about this for ages. So you made a video called "I Played Pen on Valorant for a Week." Now, that video, dude, I talked about this before the podcast started, dude. I want to hear so much about this. So, first off, I'm guessing your first thought was that, I haven't seen anyone do this before. This could be an epic video, right? Was that kind of the first thing that came to mind? How? Go on. Sorry.
Okay. No. You can finish up.
No, I was just gonna ask another question and then realize you were actually gonna answer the first one. So.
I actually tried this on Fortnite first. I made a best pen player in Fortnite, way more clickbaity of a title.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that effective on Fortnite. Like I could still like crank the 90s, hit the retake, but it was like a little messier. But for a game like Valorant, which is like way less movement, it's more like way less mouse movement, more like just how coordinated you are with your keyboard movement and your mouse. It turns out like I could actually frag the fuck out on it. I'm sorry, am I not supposed to curse?
No, you're chilling. You're fine.
Okay. It turns out like I could actually like play really well on it. There are people that have done it before, but maybe not to like there are people that actually main it. There's this guy named Starlight Rain or whatever. He actually
really?
mains the whole pen input, and he's like plat on
Oh,
Apex, plat on Valorant.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
you have to
I
you
just
have
have
to
to
send
give
me that
props
video.
to him. All right,
Yeah.
I'll send you his channel right after. But I have to give props to him, and there's also another guy who does it for Fortnite. Because they do it first, right? I just came in, swooped in with the video idea. Turns out it popped.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, the first time I tried it, it was on stream. I had barely like really touched it. But I dropped like 30 kills on an unrated. I know that doesn't sound like that good, but when you're on a fucking writing utensil, that sounds it's really fucking cool, dude. Everybody was like, holy shit, holy shit. So I decided to play ranked, and eventually after like grinding with it, I would like sorry to my AP Gov teacher, but I would like play in class. I was like really addicted to that play style.
Ah.
And I really wanted to get diamond. Just like as like a accolade, I guess, and it happened after like 2 months. The
Yeah.
videos did like really good. I think I might have inted by like playing like anime music over it, but like, bro, it is my music taste. I do whatever I want.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Yeah.
The Legend of Pens. The Legend of
Yeah.
Pens.
A bit off topic, but I just noticed that Kariyu too has like 4 videos that has more views than like the main channel's most viewed video. That's fucking
Yeah, if you look at Kariyu 2 and click about, it has like 4 million more views than my main channel.
Damn.
It's a little embarrassing, but I guess that's what happens when you do short type of content.
yeah,
People click
yeah,
around.
algorithms, man.
Yeah. I didn't even know, dude. Am I dumb? I did not know you had a second channel. Am I stupid?
Yeah.
Should I have known that?
I discovered Kariyu through the second channel actually.
Oh, no way.
I would say it's like, yeah, my second channel is like, if I were to like make YouTube like more like Vine or like, I'm sorry, TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's I actually started. I'd say most of my Twitch viewers on Osu came from that channel. It's
Oh my god, I have seen videos from your channel. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
just looked at
but
the
some-
video about
yeah.
I just saw the video curb your Osu TikTok. Oh god, that was a draw. Okay, I don't think we'll talk about that because I think the player in question's actually still playing. So
he cheated again.
yeah. Oh, did he actually?
He got banned
Who?
again. He got
Excuse me,
restricted
who?
again, bro. He got unrestricted, and then he cheated again, bro.
Okay, let's talk about it then because I didn't know if he actually was back legit or not. So
Oh, the Yuliontop guy.
the Yuliontop
Yuliontop.
Drama, yeah.
Oh my god.
So Yuliontop was like an up and coming streamer where he started off on TikTok where he'd kind of make Osu highlights with like a super colorful, nice setup. Really similar to, I think, a guy who actually does it now, but obviously doesn't stream or doesn't cheat. He just kind of plays the game with a really cool aesthetic. But I think Yuli was one of the first people who did it. But once he started getting loads of traction, he actually started streaming and immediately was incredibly suspicious because he was just very odd in his plays and how quickly he improved. And some highlights on his TikTok, the iconic space streams are just too easy, bro, kind of thing. That's the guy that we're talking about. The guy who hits, I think it was what stream was it? Was it
Raise my sword.
yeah.
Raise my sword, I think.
Yeah.
But it was with relax. That was the thing, and
Yeah.
it was so funny because I remember this too. There were so many of these like people playing with relax, and everyone in the comments would go crazy, bananas, like, oh my god, women must love you, and oh my god.
The finger
And
thing.
I'm looking at it like he's playing with relax. Like he has perfect UR on like 1 million BPM streams,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, it's sad that people don't understand that it's not real. And then of course he started cheating as well. So yeah.
Yeah, no,
Disappointing.
he was from what I saw, he was very, very kind of arrogant and confident in himself. But unfortunately, that caught up to him when, of course, the man himself here on the podcast kind of called it out and made it kind of a big issue, which is good because I'm kind of glad someone like Yuli's kind of banned because I feel like he kind of shows a not too good of a side of the community. But I'm glad he got banned. I didn't know that actually, because I know that he came back live streaming. In fact, I was actually like on Twitch when he went back live again, and I watched it and I was like, dude, like there are quite a few people like kind of memeing him in chat, and the first thing he says is like, oh, the haters aren't fans yet. Don't worry, they will soon. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
No, I just noticed just something about people being arrogant sometimes. That's just funny.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So
funny.
yeah, like when he came back, he streamed on TikTok and Twitch at the same time, and I thought like he turned a new leaf, right? After getting banned and everything, whole community hates him. He'd come back. I thought that was like a nice hero story, or like zero to hero, right? But he cheated again. But I will say though, like a lot of people, like just kind of on TikTok too, they shit on his appearance, and that's just not a very nice thing
That's
to
not
do.
fair. No, that isn't
That's
fair.
really. Uh, I don't know if like anyone's like watching the podcast now, but like don't do that, bro. That's really fucking low.
No, it's always
But
it's really unfair to kind of to do that to people. You should be criticizing or memeing on someone for the things that they've done wrong, not for things that are out
Yeah.
of control or aren't even at fault. It's like really low because you're trying to dig, you're kind of trying to dig further into something that really they haven't done wrong, and then
Yeah.
you're kind of becoming worse than them. It's really unfair. Although I haven't seen him, but I'm sure people have been like that to the guy, and for that I hope I hope he's all right with that. But I still like to meme with him about the cheating thing because that is still funny.
he clearly cheats for more exposure though. Cause like he he kept on when he got restricted, he kept on like saying, "No, I didn't get restricted. Like that's cap or whatever, right?" And he did it again. So it's just clear like why he cheats is just for more attention. So if you do see him around, you don't have to say anything to him. Like it will benefit him more if you hate on him actively.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But he's quite popular. I mean, he has 18,000 followers on Twitch, and I remember because I think, as you said, Kari, he did it for the attention, and then when he got enough of it, I think he just like just played it off as if it was nothing. And I remember someone typing in his chat like, "Are you ever gonna return to Osu?" And he's like, "Nope, never playing that stupid game again." And
And then he came back.
that just kind of made me dislike him even more. It's like, I don't know.
Wasn't
a
really the
bad-
game's fault, was it?
No, it's all him, and then he kind of like played it off as it was the game's fault and like the people who play it, and yeah, like I don't think going as low as to shit on his appearance is good, but I definitely think that he deserved some shit for the cheating and all of the lies and deception.
He deserves to be
that he
called
did.
out for the right reasons. For
Yeah,
the right
exactly.
reasons.
It's not
Yeah.
even Osu isn't even his main like target audience. He makes keyboard and computer videos, so like it
Plays
was just
some
like a little
Valorant.
side hustle. Let me piss off an
Yeah.
entire community. See what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
But I feel like also on TikTok is actually so good because like there's not a lot of people that do it successfully, and like when that one video gets popular and everyone sees it, like people who've never seen Osu before, it's like this new thing, and people go crazy for that stuff. So I mean, if you tickle the algorithm the right way, then
Tickle the algorithm.
you can really get a lot of views and attention from making an Osu video.
There is a guy
Yeah.
who I don't think he does something really similar, but instead of doing it on TikTok, does it on YouTube. Have you guys seen Davalaf? Have you guys seen that guy?
I would say Davalab is actually one of the more respectable people out
Yeah.
of like the TikTok community.
He's really cool
They're-
because oh sorry, go on, Kariyu. Go on.
I don't
Keep
know.
going
It's
down.
it's just that a lot of like TikTok people will take like I don't know, let's say any TikToks on like Sugar Crush or let's say Renegade, and then just play Osu like with like a fancy ass storyboard, and I think that's like the laziest like vomit content. But like, I mean, I can respect Davalaf more because he's actually like pretty entertaining on when he streams on Twitch.
Yeah. He's a lot like kind of those people, but I think is it because I'm pretty sure he adds like a little bit of effects on his screen, doesn't he? To kind of make it a little bit nicer. Because I'm pretty sure. 'Cause
Yeah, I guess
looks
it's
like it.
I'm more of a fan of like when he does shit like playing Osu in his school. Like or just streaming Osu in general. But that's just like an opinion thing, you know. You can enjoy these types of aesthetic videos. There's no problem with that.
Content's in the eye of the beholder, dude. That's just how it goes. Some people like different stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like,
yes.
this video from him has 1.6 million likes. I mean, like, what? That's crazy.
Million likes?
Yeah.
He has a
So,
million likes?
1.6 million likes, which means
What?
like that must. I don't know if I can find it here. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, actually,
Jesus.
I wanted to mention this too. Like, what TikTok has done for Osu is kind of crazy too. Like not to segue into like a whole new conversation we didn't plan to talk about, but this video is now the most popular Osu video with 47 million views, and it used to just be, I believe, Big Black by Hebel. Forgot like who played Osu.
Yeah.
Was it not Bistro MC's one?
It was
or-
not BTMC. It was it was someone else's. Was it Haybell?
I
Big
think
Black?
it was.
Yeah. It was this video. This used to be the most popular before TikTok, but now like it's blown out of the water by Grizzlies.
No, it's the Mania one. It's the Mania one. No.
Really?
The one where the guy plays Mania at his talent
school?
show.
And it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one too. I forgot
was
about
the
that one.
video.
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people kind of deny that one though because it's Mania and not standard. But
It
either
has
way,
13
it's still
million.
an
Oh
OC
no,
video.
it's been overtaken by all of these like
Yeah,
short
TikTok.
TikTok-ish videos.
Yeah.
Hurricane, imagine buying this just to play
Oh,
Osu.
this guy just missed in the beginning. So
Yeah.
bad. So
No, this
bad.
video is actually cool. I really like the Mania one. But like, yeah, like the top 5 now are all TikTok, YouTube short-ish videos with like 20 million views and stuff.
Yeah, Osu's kind of been growing into kind of a shorts orientated way of content, which I mean, you can't really diss it because it's working, and it is entertaining, even though it's kind of, you know, arguably it's got quite a lot of less effort depending on who you talk to. It's still entertaining and it's still fun, and you know it's kind of everyone's job to make content that's, you know, longer and higher production. To make it better, but so far, I mean, I know. I think Spazza made a video in particular talking about how Osu content is kind of dying out, where it's more clickbaity, anime-linked stuff. You know, very bait kind of stuff like that. But I think eventually it will kind of get better. At like people like Davalaf and other, you know, big kind of short YouTube content creators. BTMC Live, Digital Hypno as well. Digital Hypno kind of puts a really good twist on it, because what he does is that he kind of it's almost like his shorts are like Q&As where
Yeah.
he kind of
But
answers a
that's a bit
question
of a-
for improvement.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of different because then he'll have streamed and then you'll know he'll say, okay, this section was good, rather than somebody making a video that's supposed to be like 10 seconds long. Here he's kind of just like saying, oh, this 10-second part was good, this 30-second part was good, out of a longer video, rather than saying, I'm going to make a short video now that will gain a lot of views. And I actually quite enjoy that style, because then it's like it's not super high effort, but it came out of a high effort, you know, thing.
It came
his
out of
stream.
someone who's really experienced and knows exactly what he's talking about. And I think that's the best part, is that people can either decide to check out his stream and commit to the time watching it to find those special moments, or to just go on his channel and look for those questions answered. Most of the time, if you want to ask yourself a question about that, Habib will have something about that on his channel or on his stream eventually. You can ask him. Hell, you never know. Your question might be highlighted and be put in on one of the videos. He's
It's
very
short and sweet.
educational, and the stuff that he talks about is super useful. In fact, you know what's crazy? I'm actually considering getting a coaching session from him once I get enough money, because I've been really wanting to improve and get into 5WC, and so I might unironically get a coaching session from him. I'll have to see, but yeah.
It's also nice that the videos are so short. It's like, you know, the question is, oh, how to train both fundamentals and skill cap. It's 50 seconds, like no in-depth, you know, it's probably enough information to make something of it. And, you know, you don't have to sit there watching a 20-minute video. I think that's, you know, it's enough, you know, you're eating a sandwich or you're in the bathroom. Quick video. You watch it, you learn something new, and then you
No,
move
for
on
the
to
bathroom, you need to watch longer videos.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
if
when
you're
I'm
taking a
on the
quick piss,
shitter,
you know.
I just oh well, if you're pissing, I don't even know. Like, are you like one hand on the phone, one hand on your cock?
No,
Like,
when you're pissing, you don't watch videos. When
Yeah,
when
well,
you're
yeah,
shitting,
when I'm
Well,
pooping,
when you're
it's more
shitting, you
short-term.
watch a 20-minute video.
Do you
at
guys
least.
not have like? Do you guys not have like a sill like a behind your toilet where you can just put the phone down and kind of listen?
No. I'll actually watch. I watch videos in the shower.
I tend to
I
listen to
don't-
videos
I
in the
don't-
shower. I don't
I
watch.
put my phone in a Ziploc bag sometimes and watch YouTube
Oh my
videos, but
God.
I don't
Yeah, but
have a
then you
waterproof
can't skip
phone.
ads. But you can't skip ads. What if there's
Yeah,
an
but
ad on the video?
like Netflix, then you don't need to skip ads. But,
That's true. I mostly listen to podcasts, but sometimes there's like commentary Osu videos that I like to listen to in the shower, like Bromaster L, Friends. He's
Oh,
those
Roadmaster L, man.
Those make
people-
videos, man.
those people like
I
talk a lot. Etienne as well. Those people like to commentate a lot around Osu stuff, and sometimes I'm just like, you know what? While I'm having a shower, I'm gonna listen to this guy talk about a
It's
player.
just therapeutic, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Along with Trash Taste, those are the kind of people that I like to listen to while I'm having a shower. Funny how that kind of switch from Osu TikTok content to what we listen to when we have a shower or go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
but yeah, so
I have the
let's.
same as well.
yeah.
There's the European League of Legends, the LEC. They have a podcast as well called Euphoria, which is kind of nice to just like listen to.
Euphoria.
Yeah, I really like
Mm.
that one.
Yeah,
Go
that's
back on
fair.
the short
EU
topic. I
bad
think
region,
you
though.
can,
Oh.
you can probably make a video out of that. Like I got coaching from Digital Hypno. This is what happened. That's like a free long-term content video.
Probably
Dude,
already
Kari,
have
bro,
good
you
videos
could
made like that.
you can get that yourself, brother. You could
I'm-
quickly cop a coaching session.
Okay, I have my own plans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, oh.
First episode where we don't leak.
Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Kariyu so that you don't miss out on that epic content that he's planning on making. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
dude.
yo, Shiva, you noticed that we haven't leaked anything because Pundice isn't here.
I know, that's so great, right? I know. I can't, dude. I'm so glad. I'm so glad Pundice doesn't have to leak the date for COE. Dude, dude, episode, what was it? Was it episode 2? Yeah, it was episode 2. Episode 2 leaked, Pundice, almost leaked it, but I actually, took off the audio, right? But because kind of it was so obviously gonna get announced at some point, I just kind of just let it through. But Pundice leaked it again. The second time we were talking about kind of meeting up together and doing a podcast in person at COE, and then Carrie just announced, "Oh yeah, Kel's also event's happening soon, guys. It's in it's in the Netherlands," and I'm like, "Oh
When-
dude,
when,
come on."
When is it gonna be? Has he announced?
No,
It's not been announced. No, dude, don't do it, please.
Okay. But last year, before it got cancelled, it was around July, end of July, right?
I don't know actually. When was it?
I think that's what, because it was close to my birthday, and I remember I wanted to go, but then it got cancelled, and I wasn't really allowed to go anyway. So, but yeah, you can always wish.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go. One year at least.
I want to go. I mean, if it does actually happen this summer, I'm definitely going. I'm copping a ticket to the Netherlands and heading over there.
If tax day is coming, I'm coming. I want to
Yeah.
tax day so bad, man.
You want to get his autograph, dude?
Yeah, I could get my tablet autographed, but I have this stupid DIY cover around it, so it would look stupid. But yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Bummer,
coin
you
flip
can-
for a mutual.
I can do it with my tablet, even though I don't use my
Yeah.
tablet.
Yeah, I bought Leo a tablet for his birthday, and he's never used it. So
Leo, how could
Great stuff.
you?
yeah, it wasn't that expensive, but
Yeah, I mean tablets are worse. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
tablets
that's
are-
fair.
tablet overrated.
Okay, so Kariyu, you are super well known for kind of introducing kind of the aim aspect of video games in general, not just Osu. What is your thoughts? Because you've played many different play styles. You've played mouse, you've played tablet with regular area, you've played full area, you've played tablet on FPS games. Not relating to that, not relating to the tablet environment thing. What was your opinion on the tablet and mouse debate? One of the most classic things kind of ever. I've already got my own opinion on it, but I want to hear yours first. What do you think?
I think the tablet has like an easier learning curve because you've been writing since you were a child. You probably are going to learn easier on it because there's more absolute positioning as well. While like a mouse has like a relative, there's mouse drift, that exists. I also have the mouse versus
Fuck
tablet
my
video
drift.
where I talk about the pros and cons of both both inputs on my second channel. But
Mhm.
it really doesn't matter what input you use. Like long term, it's like I would say like your reading is super important. There's like a reason why a lot of top players are able to play both inputs. Like let's say Flying Tuna, Angel Sim.
Yeah.
Like once you get the hang of the game, like you can just spend like some time on whichever input, and you will be like back at like your peak, I would say, or something like that. I don't think there's like a um, one is better than the other, but I do think that the tablet is easier to learn for the mouse.
Yeah, I have I have a very similar kind of opinion on that, where I think although mouse drift is a very noticeable problem, tablet also has problems in and of itself that I think people who are big fans of tablet don't really actually talk about much. But there are problems with tablet that kind of correlate to that kind of are you know, better off not dealing with it with a mouse, right? Mouse drift is a really big problem with mice, but you know, with a tablet, you know, you've got the ease of shaking, you've got you know, wear, you've also got sweating. I think in my opinion, right, I don't know about you, but when I was playing also with mice, I've played both playstyles. Tablet more, but I started off playing mouse like quite a while, for quite a long time. I never had a problem with sweating on my mouse, but on my tablet it is literally the death of me. It is my bane. It's horrible. And
Tennis
grips
grip
as
tape.
well. Pen
Tennis grip
grips.
tape. Tennis grip tape. It works kind of.
I need to get it. I need to get it, dude. I ordered myself like this tennis grip tape right from Amazon, and I
Yeah.
looked at it and I was like, dude, this is the wrong grip. Where's the stick? Where's the stick? There's no stick.
Yeah, but that's how they work. So I just taped it on, and it works. But I think the best thing about the grip tape itself is that it kind of absorbs the sweat, and it's softer to touch to hold the pen, which is why I enjoyed actually using it.
You know, I
Yeah,
might
yeah,
actually try taping it because I just thought it had like a stick to it.
Just tape the ends and like really stretch it out so that it's sit on tight and snug.
Okay.
It works.
yeah. I remember I visited Bombay once, and I saw his like pen. It's fucking or the grip tape is like yellow of
It's like
sweat.
orange, glowing orange and green. Yeah. It looks really tacky, but you know, I think it did. I can't say I improved or it was better or worse, but I mean, I think my scores are set with it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Carrie, do you use any grip tape on your pens?
I tried taking off my lead pencils like grip and then putting it on my pen, but it made me like slippery more. So I just stick with the naked pen.
That's fair.
Currently, my tablet is a naked pen with a naked tablet.
Oh,
My-
dude,
my
get a
tablet's
tablet
like-
cover, bro. That shit's gonna die.
No, you guys want to hear my tablet cover? I've taped like a cloth around all edges. So I have like a soft tablet cover that, you know, keeps me from gliding too much and also has absorbed sweat. I'll send you guys a photo of it in the
Please.
Discord call.
I'll put it.
It
I'll put
looks-
it in the video. I'll put it in the
Yeah.
video.
Looks kind of stupid, but you know, it has helped me, and I think you can
Can.
pretty clearly see where my hand lies when I play with it.
Yeah.
It works for me. I'm just saying.
I wanted
That's how it
to.
looks.
I wanted to go back and ask something that Carrie mentioned, how the learning curve with tablet is easier, and I can agree with that. However, there's one thing that I kind of found different, is that first off, I write with my left hand, but I use Osu with my right. So and on top of
Oh.
that, the grips with Osu aren't necessarily just writing, right? So, Carrie, I'm guessing because you mentioned it, you kind of use your writing grip the same as your Osu grip, or is it kind of slightly
No,
influenced?
I don't. I use
Oh, you
a
don't?
I
Oh,
use a
okay.
different grip, but I don't know. Like I got to 4-digit on my mouse, but the moment I switched to pen, like I don't know, I just erased all my top plays with better ones. So
Yeah.
that's just a me experience, right? It's a different experience for everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. It like the way you play with tablet in particular is very personal preference. Mouse is similar, but I think tablet has a lot more versatility in kind of how you can kind of diversify your gameplay. There are some freaky pen grips out there, dude. Freddie Benson's pen grip,
Digital Hypnos, man.
Chippy's
weird.
pen grip. You
yeah.
guys seen the video of Chippy with his pen grip and Cavos?
You know, Malisevsky, or however you pronounce it,
Chomik
Ristel Chomik Box, yeah,
Yeah.
all of those names. He just like started streaming, and he streams with what's it called, with a hand cam, and he does the like a similar grip to Freddie Benson, where it points towards himself.
That's mad. I don't know how, dude. I always struggle how people do that, man. I talked about it last episode. I still struggle to understand it, dude. I tried it myself. Like, how do you go? Do you have like? I'm guessing they have like really unique tablet area. It has to be that, surely. It has to be something where like the resting position is kind of like quite higher up, so they can move down and up a lot easier instead of having to like move all the way. If you know what I mean?
I guess it works if you have a smaller area. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
that's
I
true.
could see myself using it maybe if I got some time used to it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've got kind of the iconic SFA as well that you yourself are a part of, aren't you, Kariyu? You're also kind of you're also a part of SFA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with every tablet area, even of the players you guys had mentioned, like Freddie Benson, I think the reason they're able to like play that way, I think it's their guide finger. Like if you try to like replicate Digital Hypno or Freddie Benson's grip, I think they have a finger in particular that allows them to like kind of pinpoint where they are. It's the same for
Genetics?
me.
Genetics? Is it? Are we
Genetics? Oh my
I'm
God.
saying like
Yeah,
it's
also
like
genetics, guys. Also genetic. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
when I play
It's
SFA,
all
I have my
genetics.
guiding finger is my middle finger. Like it's like whichever finger like it's like closest to the tip. I think
Same for me.
your
Same
guiding
for me.
finger.
I think for me, my guiding fingers are mostly kind of. I use my wrist to move side to side, but up and down, I kind of tend to use my index, middle, and ring finger to move up and down, and my thumb kind of keeps the pen intact. That's kind of how I kind of use my pen grip. I know what you mean now. I didn't actually think about that factor where you've got like a specific finger that kind of does most of the work, whereas the rest of your fingers kind of just back it up and kind of keep it in structure. I didn't actually think about that. That's pretty cool.
You guys can look at
Kind of
that.
like the violin.
How digital hypno. I mean, it looks pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah,
it
you could
works
look
fine.
at anybody's grip actually. Like let's say Varvalian, he has his ring finger like under his pen that kind of guides the movement. Is how I see it.
He rests his pinky finger on his tablet.
Yeah,
She
that's
has
for
her grip
friction
as well.
and
Yeah, I remember
the ring finger. is for guiding.
Shige having he plays hover, but he keeps the distance like around the thing with his pinky finger on the or like on the tablet.
Ah.
Actually, no, it's Shige's tapping hand that looks so weird. Like he curls his little finger up in this
He
like
curves his
super
ring and
weird-
pinky fingers when he taps.
Yeah, it looks so strange.
It
Man.
looks
No,
painful.
I think I do the same. Okay.
Yeah, but like not. I think I do it a little bit, but not that level. It just looks so strange.
It looks like painful. I mean, I think it looks a little bit cool, especially when he's doing like long streams. But I don't understand how he hasn't like really hurt his fingers. Obviously, I know he's played that style for ages, so he's gotten used to it. But like giving it a try yourself, you're like, dude, how? Like, ugh, it hurts.
Imagine one day his pinky just like gets stuck like that, and it's like,
Yeah.
no, never man.
Dude, I mean, when I tend to tap, I kind of like one thing that I do is that I like to single tap a lot. I love single tapping. I think it's like my favorite play style. Like,
Yes.
dude, imagine like, dude, I think I started falling in love with single tap when I saw Vaxe play Tsukinami. I
Yeah,
don't
oh
know
my
why.
God, dude, I am the exact same. I
He
love
looks
Tsukinami
so cool.
much.
He looks
I
so
love it.
cool.
Dude,
Don't know how
Tsukinami
to
is my
say it.
favorite play of all time. I love Vaxi so much. Like, and that play is just, yeah, I love it so much. I listen to Tsukinami 1.5 times on SoundCloud sometimes. Yeah, like I just like that section where he single taps those jumps in the end. I mean, I kind of want to cry. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I saw his tapping style because I know originally, like, I was into single tapping, but not as bad, and I kind of wanted to do it because it kind of seemed like the way I would want to play the game, but my stamina was awful. But then I saw Vaxe play it. I saw Vaxe, and I don't know why his tapping style just looks so just straight up, just really cool. Just looks
You guys
really
should
cool.
Definitely put in that video for this section where he talks about Tsukinami. Yeah.
Maybe I think I already see it from a little picture there. but yeah, and then I just like suddenly okay, very unhealthy way of playing the game, but I got good at single tapping through playing Tsukinami with double time and autopilot, and I would just single jackhammer, the flying tuna method, you could say.
It's too fast for me, man.
It's very dangerous, very bad for your hand, but I did it anyway, and somehow it actually worked. Don't do it though. I don't recommend. Just naturally get better at single tapping. Just take your time, dude.
I'm never gonna get to that level, but like my dream is that I can play like R-less maps and like Tsukinami DT, like that's the dream for me. But yeah, with time I've realized that's not gonna happen. So you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It is how it is.
The way you aim with SF. Okay. Actually, I want to talk about this. I just realized there was one thing I
Wait,
wanted
wait,
to talk about.
You guys are editing this thing down, right? Just a little bit.
We.
Because I gotta piss.
Oh yeah, no, we can cut. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go.
Thank you. I can bring my mic to the bathroom if you want me to.
Go ahead, man,
Dude.
go ahead.
Oh, I just from Pundice toilet review.
Bro.
Oh, I'm gonna take a piss now.
Okay, you know what? I might actually keep this part in.
Why not? I have wireless headphones. I can also go to the bathroom, but
Our wireless headphones like really good. Is the input
Yeah.
like perfect?
yeah. I've had these headphones now for like a year, 2 years, I think even. I love them very much. They're.
I might give it a
absolutely
try because I've got an Octus 5 and I got an Octus 5 exclusively because I wanted a microphone. But now that I've got a podcast microphone, I might as well try to invest in a really good pair of headphones. Because my headphones are good, just not like amazing. I've got the Octus 5 ones.
Yeah, I'm super I'm the opposite of Bambi. I didn't want to get a tablet in the beginning because I didn't want to spend money, and I started off with a membrane keyboard. I only got like my current keyboard, which is due to I got it as a no, was it? I think it was a Christmas present. It was a Christmas present. My mouse is also like a leftover, and my tablet is a present from Bombay, and my headphones are a pair from my mother's job. So yeah, I'm really fucking cheap.
That's fair.
I'm like FG Sky, but in a first world country.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, Carrie, you said you're back, yeah?
Yeah, I actually use a wireless headset too, so I was listening to you guys.
Welcome back, Carrie. Welcome back. So I say now that Carrie's back, I wanted to talk about something, right? Because I actually like was speaking to Zudi later in someone's chat, right? I literally, it was like a one question, one answer, right? But I asked her a question that on paper sounds incredibly dumb, but from my experience, like,
Oh, she's live right now.
Normal. Oh, is she now? Okay.
Yeah.
Go follow Zudi on Twitch, guys. Come on, go follow her on Twitch. She's amazing. But one like glaring problem with me that I want to improve on is my aim stamina. And the reason why is because I can single tap really fast, but my aim kind of falls apart. Not in the way that you think though. It's not like I suddenly can't aim or I can't read it. It's like my shakes mess up my movement from single tapping, right? So, because I put all the power in my hands, and my aiming hand gets really kind of shaky, and it messes with my aim a bit, which makes me choke a lot. But one time, this is crazy, right? So this is after watching Zudi. I don't remember if it was on stream or like in a video, but Zudi kind of got a play on Wizard Tower. And I was like, dude, like that's crazy. Oh no, it was live. Because then she hosted somebody else, and then I saw like Zudi talking chat, and I messaged Zudi saying, "How do you single tap with that area?" And then she was like, dude, how does that correlate to anything? That makes no sense. And I was like, no. Like, I honestly, I couldn't respond, right? Because, I made a fool of myself. Like, I couldn't respond to that. I just looked like a dumbass, right? But what I was trying to say is, like, how does your hand, like, not, like, freak out from aiming that much along with single tapping something that quick? Like, how do you do that? I'm guessing the answer is just that they're just built different. They just can. So
I think there is
genetics.
Yes, a lot with how hard you tap as well. Like, I still haven't learned like the perfect like soft tapping because I feel like I miss inputs, especially when streaming and stuff.
Me too.
But yeah, I think like if you can find like a good spot where you're not like really bottoming it out all the way, but you're still like pressing it softly and fast, then I think you're set. But
I
it's a hard
I
niche to find.
I tend to like with single tapping. I tend to do it quite lightly, more because I can't really do it harder. Otherwise, my stamina will die. But
Yeah.
for like sections that I think I'm gonna miss on, or let's say it's like 3 jumps into a slider that are like hard to hit. I tend to single tap a little bit harder. But with alternating, I alternate really hard. Like it's really loud when I alternate.
Yeah,
You
my
you can
parents
hear
hate
it on
when
my
I play
stream.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of tap like I guess White Cat. When he just taps like lightly on the easy section, and when the jumps come out, you fucking hear him like ta 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 ta.
Yeah, you hear it tap really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do the same. I tap harder when like jumps come up.
I mean, when I get nervous, I tap harder as well. Like, regardless of how easy the map is. Let's say I'm playing in a tournament and I'm playing a hard rock map, I single tap really hard, and my stamina doesn't actually tank. But because I'm nervous, I purposely tap really hard. Because if I were to tap a little bit lighter, it's like my hand hesitates. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get that feeling, guys? Like when you're so nervous that your hand, not you, your hand just hesitates.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Yeah.
I felt the same. You kind of like freeze for like a millisecond, and that's enough to make you miss stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I know the feeling, man.
It's a terrifying prospect, but yeah, I had that quite a bit, and it was really scary.
I think where your hand, like some people aim and their shoulder tenses, or like their elbow will tense. I think like um your hand position of your aim hand really matters. Like you said, you're missing because you're like single tapping fast. Though I don't think those should correlate. Like I can single tap like 265, uh, but like when I'm single tapping, like my aim hand doesn't go uh like out of control. Maybe you should like see how your like elbows position, or like even your shoulder, and see maybe like I don't know, check your chair height. I don't know, anything can really impact your aim a little bit.
My chair is a little bit lower, but it's the highest it can go. So I'm a
Do
bit
you guys
fucked
play
with
with
my
do
chair.
you guys play with armrests on your chair?
No, no.
With my tapping I do. With my aim I don't.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I have armrests, but I don't use them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like most people have it or don't have it at all.
I had an
think.
armrest. I had an armrest on my right, but we don't talk about that
Yeah.
anymore. We don't talk about my armrest. On
I
the
feel
right.
like it's it would be so exhausting to like leave your like shoulder or whatever like just dangling in the air. And that's also like
I rest my tapping hand on my
wrist.
on my table.
Well, I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I tend to rest my. Well, I mean, for me, it's kind of like So the way I tap is that I have it a bit far forward on my desk, and I rest like kind of the. It's like half of my arm, like from the lower end of my arm to my rest of my hand, is
I
on the
get you.
table, but my elbow is on the armrest.
Yeah. I think I have like only one contact point to the table.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I have it like I only rest like my like not my elbow, but like slightly forward
Yeah,
from my
same
elbow.
here. Like
Then you have
kind of like the arm, bottom of the arm.
Yeah.
then you have like Ryuke, they don't rest their arm at all. Like it's just like floating in the air. And like I've never understood how to do that because it's so exhausting to hold your arm like that, if you ask me.
Ryuke is built different, man. He's so
Yeah.
built different. I actually,
Genetics.
I really want him to come on the show. He would be so interesting to have on the
That'd be
show.
pretty sick, yeah. But
I-
he has
I-
a lot of school stuff
yeah.
to do, right? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a uni student right now, which is why he isn't as active
Yeah.
anymore. But he's so good, man.
I
One of the
remember his
goats,
stuff.
actually, in my opinion, one of the goats. I love
Yeah,
him, dude.
I love him too. I love him too.
So right, so we've talked a lot about aim and how stuff goes. So I'm as the final episode of this topic, as the final topic of this episode. Oh God, as the final topic of this episode, I want to talk about this more because I genuinely want to see how it felt and your mindset going through it. So, Kariyu, this is mostly unrelated. It's more about you, Kariyu, specifically. You participated in an AIM Lab tournament, and you, it's safe to say, you beat tens. an aim lab tournament, didn't you?
I guess I didn't go against him, but
You
he lost in like,
yeah.
I beat the guy who beat Tens.
That is insane, man.
It's
Didn't you get a better score than him though? Like,
I did, but
yeah,
like
so you technically beat him, man. Like, yeah.
not to
Stop trying to be
downplay
humble.
it.
Stop trying to be humble, man. Come on.
No,
You
no,
beat
no,
him.
no,
You
no.
beat him.
Let me
You
let
beat
me
Tens. You
stop.
beat Tens.
Not to be humble. Not to downplay it. It's not like the scenario you play in aim lab. That particular scenario is, it means jack shit about your aim. It really means how fast you can click, and
Mhm.
it wasn't really an aim tournament. It was just like
Okay.
a
Oh yeah, no, it is great shot. It's not
Like,
too
I still work
intensive.
with aim lab, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh, okay.
But it's like no, like even like that thing that was not an aim tournament. It was just let's get some exposure. Let's throw some money on some people for and see like how popular it was. And it was pretty good, I guess. There was
It
like
must have been a
5,000
crazy
viewers.
moment though, right? It must have been crazy, kind of
Yeah,
winning
yeah.
that.
I literally played Fortnite for 3 years, and I've made that particular event like kind of just nullified any money I made from Fortnite. It's double what I made from Fortnite over 3 years of like actually trying to get good at the game.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
Yeah,
Then you
great
played
stuff on that,
Harumachi
dude.
Clover on your little blow piano thing as well, right?
Yeah. I knew like
was
there was
awesome.
gonna be an official broadcast, so I was like, okay, I gotta do something really stupid. So I was like,
That made me laugh, man. That was really cool.
I did a little bit
Kariyu
of
moment. Oh, are we, dude, that would be a brilliant way to end the podcast. Please, that'd be so good.
I forgot how to play. I haven't played in a while.
No.
Maybe I could do.
Are we gonna see?
That's all I got for you.
Let's go. All right.
That's
Hey,
really good.
hey, we need a Kariyu live cover. Come on.
No. I
I'll
think
live cover if you guys sing it. If you guys sing Harumachi.
how much you close? Yo, guys. Yo, you guys down?
Yeah, I don't know the fucking lyrics, man.
I don't remember.
I'll
the
pull it up
lyrics.
for you guys.
It's been too long. It's been too long since my Will Stetson phase. That's long gone. I still
Oh
love
my
Will Stetson,
god,
though, but-
dude, this would be perfect way to end it. Holy shit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright, let me see.
Lyrics. I won.
I found it.
Two. Oh, I love how when you search Harumachi Clover lyrics, Will Stetson comes up. Like not
Yeah,
even the real
he
song.
basically owns the song.
Yes, it literally says Harumachi Clover Will Stetson. I won. A two. I won two. No,
Or we're actually gonna fucking sing it.
Yeah. Someone
Translate.
count it down. Do the one.
Alright.
I need to find like I forgot the lyrics, man.
Wait, Carrie, you're gonna be
Oh,
playing
I will
it?
play it wrong
Post it on
though. I
Discord.
will play it wrong though. I will fuck up.
All right, I see. It's okay. It's okay. This is part of the podcast experience. This is what this is what
Alright.
you gotta do. This is the legendary moment. All right.
So we're gonna
Alright,
count
I'm ready
down
when you
again?
guys are.
All right. Okay. Who wants to count down? Who wants to count
I
down?
can do the countdown. I can do the countdown.
Okay. Ready?
I want a two. I want two.
Men
three.
no man no.
One more time. Alright, someone count it down.
I forget how the countdown goes. It's
A one,
a one,
a two,
a two,
a one,
a
two.
one, two.
Man,
Oh, that's how
man,
it is.
that's
All
what we
right,
got.
okay. All right. A one, a two, a one, two. Men
No
no
man. Give me Oh shit,
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in for episode 4 of the TTB Podcast. I've been Shiba. With me today has been Leopog and Bambi, and of course, Kariyu. Thanks so much for coming on the show, dude. It was a blast.
Shout out to the DGens. Okay. That's
Shout out to DJs. Anyway, thanks very much, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. And that's it from me. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, man.